Hi, welcome to my channel. If it is your first time here, my name is Ashran and I am an independent mommy from South Africa. About 2 years back, I used to work as a nail technician, getting paid 2,700 Rand every single month, working 9 to 12 hours a day, weekends, and public holidays. I was missing out on so much time with my son for a salary that barely covered the bills and for a job that just caused burnout and depression. And my debt on top of that kept piling up every single month. I got tired of running away from debt collectors. I was burnt out and literally so close to being depressed because of the income that I was earning and because of the long hours that I was working. And I just knew that there had to be a better way to make money online. I just wanted freedom. That's all I wanted for myself. I wanted to give my son a better life. And I went out there and I started searching. I was extremely hungry for a side hustle. Literally any side hustle that could give me more time, more freedom, more income, and more control over my life. And that's when I found the Legacy Builder program. And now I'm going to be real with you because I am not here to sell you a dream. When I first came across this opportunity, I was skeptical. I never done anything like this before, and on top of that, I had no experience, no qualifications, excuse me, no background in business, no tech skills. I didn't know anything about digital marketing, and on top of that, I didn't really know what a digital product was. But I did have a reason, and my son was the reason. My bank balance was the reason. I was a mom who was tired, literally tired of being tired of being broke, tired of running from debt collectors. And that reason was more than enough for me to take the first step. I call it the leap of faith. And that leap of faith is the reason why I have been working from home for 2 years. I'm gonna say 2 hours a day. I have been working from home for 2 years. I no longer need to depend on a boss to pay my bills. In my first month of getting started, I was able to fire my boss and never look back at a 9 to 5 again. I literally retired at the age of 26. And I made my first six figures online as a complete beginner. On top of that, my debt is almost paid off. My son's school fees is paid for the entire year. I no longer beg my child's dad for money. And I was able to move my family into a beautiful 3 bedroom house where the lava is literally the same size as the cramped apartment where we were living in not too long ago. And all of this has been accomplished from reselling digital marketing programs called the Legacy Builder program. And I'm going to get into that now. I'm going to get into what it is now. The Legacy Builder is a done for you digital marketing program. It literally gives you every single thing that you need to start earning an income in the digital space, aka online. You get the product to resell, which is the program itself. You get the training and the live mentoring on how to sell on social media. And then you also get the tools and a supportive community to support you on the way. Literally support you. I've never been by myself, sorry. The friends that I have been able to make through this program is unbelievable. It's like we're on our way somewhere. We are on our way to making our first million. And you know that saying, you are who you surround yourself with? I'm surrounded by six figure earners and millionaires and multi-millionaires. You don't need experience. You don't need a massive following. You don't even need a lot of time because I was able to run my business in 2 hours a day while working at my 9 to 5. The only thing you literally need is, of course, an investment, but beyond that is the willingness to learn. You need to be coachable. You need to be consistent. Without those two things, forget about getting started with this program. That just means that you're not hungry enough to change your financial situation. I am going to give you the 4 points and the 4 reasons why I absolutely love this program. And it's the reason why I still market this business even 2 years later and for many more years to come. Reason number one is that you get to keep 100% of your profits. And this is because of a term called master resale rights that is attached to a digital product, allowing you to keep 100% of the profit. So that means when somebody goes onto your website and they buy one of the programs from you, you get to keep every single cent that you make. You don't need to worry about splitting your profits with anybody. That for me, beautiful. Reason number two is not only do you get to run your business and get your income activities done in 2 hours a day, but you also shown how to fully automate your system so that it works around the clock for you 24/7. I love that because it's not a full-time job. You literally get to make money just from putting in 2 hours of work a day, and all you're doing is creating content to drive traffic to your website. And on the website, that is where the heavy lifting takes place. That is where you don't need to be on your phone 24/7 to convert your leads into customers. It is literally built for real people with real lives. You have real responsibilities and you have limited time. I was that person. I was working 9 to 12 hours a day. I'm a single mom. I didn't have the extra time to sit on my phone 24/7. I tried multiple other side hustles and I never went far with those because it took too much of my time. So this I love this program. Chef's kiss. Reason number three is you get to learn and earn at the same time. I mean, you don't have to complete a whole 6 month course before you start seeing the results. You don't have to do that. The second you start, you get access to your program, you get access to everything that you need to start setting up your website. And while you're even doing that, you can start creating content and generating that income online. You literally earn as you grow. You grow as you go. And for me, in my first month as a complete beginner, I made $1,400. And it was about 2 weeks into the business that I made my first $100 sale. Still learning the program. I didn't even fully understand everything as yet, but because I followed everything step by step, I was able to make my first sale and another $100 sale after that. Like in 3 days, I made 5,500 was $300 that I made when I first got started while I was learning everything. And that was like, what? That's like 2 months worth of my salary. My first month, I made 7 months worth of my salary. So you can forget about thinking that when I get started, I'm going to have to learn everything first before I start seeing the results or before I can start implementing to see the results. You learn and you earn at the same time. Simple. Last but not least, this is reason number four, is that one thing our founder always says is that you in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. And that is the truth, because once you get started with this program, you get access to a community, a global community of over 59,000 members, and they are there to support you on your journey. Whenever you're stuck somewhere or you need support or you need help with something, there was a time where I wasn't even creating top-notch content, and this lady who was making she was making so much money, she reached out to me and she said, Ash, this is the problem, let's fix this, let's work on that. Just out of the blue, she came and she helped me align myself. And that for me was beautiful, because people are jealous, people like to compete, people like to keep you at the bottom. And what's lovely about this community is it's so much more than support, it's so much more than a supportive community. Why is the tongue sleeping? It's so much more than a supportive community, because inside here people actually want to see you grow, and I've become one of those people that are also dedicated to people's growth as well. So beautiful, right? Now that you know what the Legacy Builder program is and the 4 points that really made me enjoy this even more and have so much success with the business, I have to talk about the 5 programs that are available. I don't want to spend 30 minutes explaining the 5 programs. So you can click on the description below and go visit my website. That is where you'll be able to read on exactly what is provided inside each of the programs. But to summarize everything, number one is the Launchpad program. This is the most affordable program and it is $100 to get started with that one. That one gives you one stream of income. When I got started, I couldn't afford the higher programs. I was earning 2,700 Rand, right? So I couldn't afford to start any higher. I started with that program. And as I was earning, I upgraded to the highest program where I am now. But Launchpad, one stream of income, $100 per sale. Number two is the passive daily pay blueprint. This gives you 2 income streams, okay? Allowing you to earn $300 and $100 per sale. My most chosen program is number 3, which is the Digital Mastery program. This one gives you 3 income streams, allowing you to earn $600, $300, and $100 per sale. Guys, I think I should have made this point number 5 when I was talking about what I love so much about the program. And number 5 is that there's no monthly investments. You get started, you pay once off, and you've got lifetime access to the programs, the income, the live mentoring, the community, literally everything, lifetime access. You don't ever have to worry about membership fees or having to pay a fee every month or every year or whatever just to maintain your income. There's nothing of that here, right? So the most chosen one is the Digital Mastery because it gives you 3 income streams. People want to learn how to make 6 figures in 6 months. And number 3 is the best way to get there. Number 3, 4, and 5 are the best 3 ways to get there. Then we have the Legacy Builder program, which gives you 4 income streams, allowing you to earn 900, 300, 900, 600, 300, and $100 per sale. So imagine investing that $900 one time and then making those sales on repeat. You know that to make $6,300, you only need 7 $900 customers. That is over 100,000 Rand in South Africa. Last but not least, we have the bundle pack, which is number 5. And this is the top bundle pack, the top program, the program of all programs inside of the Legacy Builder. And this one gives you 10 income streams. So you get to resell the 5 programs in English and the 5 in Spanish. And the reason why in Spanish is because that is the second most spoken language in the world. I did not know that. I had to Google because I was like, why? Why Spanish, Michelle? And I had to Google that and I was like, duh, Miss Ma'am didn't want to leave money on the table, right? But inside of the bundle pack, you literally get the Launchpad, the Passive Daily, the Digital Mastery, and the Legacy Builder in the bundle pack at no extra cost. And on top of that, you get the 10 streams of income, and the most that you earn per sale. The most that you earn per sale is $1,400, over 23K. Over 22K, depends where the dollar is to the Rand, right? But I mean, people are working 9 to 12 hours a day. Mondays to Fridays or Mondays to Sundays, people are working at a 9 to 5, building somebody else's dream to get paid 22K once a month. 22K 12 times a year, which is ridiculous. Inside of this program, you literally learn the skills to make that on a regular basis. One of the ladies, and it's still a new program, you guys, and it was launched last year, November, December. One of the two, November, December 2025. One of the two, right? And still being a new program, one of the ladies was able to, she sold that program 10 times. I'm sure it's like more than that now because that was like 2 months back when I saw a post, but 10 times. And our South Africans, guys, we be making these sales. You think people, they don't have 22K, people have that. They have that. They're starting to see the value in investing 22K to learn these skills, to learn these marketing skills, and then implement that into their existing businesses, or even just to implement that into the business that is given by the Legacy Builder program, right? And it's changing lives. It's such a vanilla thing to say, but it's literally changing lives, you guys. People no longer work for bosses because of what they make inside of this program. People are seeing the value in investing that amount of money one time instead of investing over 100,000 rand just to study a marketing course, just to have the certificate that says, hey, I'm qualified in marketing. Can I work for your company? And come on, you're getting paid once a month. That is a no. So people can see the value. They see the value inside of the Legacy Builder program. And this is why they buy the bundle pack. Right now, remember that all 5 of the programs come with master resale rights, which means you can resell the programs itself and you keep 100% of the profit. Every single amount that I spoke about, that is yours 100%. Yours. I don't know how to say that, but it's 100% yours to keep, which is, God's gift to earth. God's gift to mankind. For once, we get to put in 100% of the efforts and make 100% of the profit. Yay! Best believe that when you do get started, you are not going to be left in the dirt to figure everything all by yourself. I will be there with you every single step of the way. So if you are ready to get started, see this description thing below. Go and open that. My link is there. Visit my website and purchase any one of the programs. I will be more than happy to help you take the next step to you generating income online and celebrating when you too finally get to walk away from your 9 to 5. If you have any questions about the program, please do not be shy to drop them in the comments below. If you're too shy to drop them in the comments, when you do visit my website and you fill out the form, you will have access to my email address and you will receive an automated email from me because my business is automated. Right? So you can just respond to that email with any one of your questions and I promise that I will answer them. I will get back to you. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video, especially till the end. I appreciate you and the support. I'm working on growing my YouTube channel, so I have to be more consistent, but I will be posting one video every week without fail. That is my commitment. I'm building my business brand on YouTube, following the training that I get inside of the program, by the way. And Miss Ma'am got 131 subscribers. Right? Because it works. The training works. And like my content is short, you guys, but I've been posting my TikTok videos as short, so that also contributed to that. But I wouldn't have known to do all of these things if it wasn't for what I learned inside of the program. But thank you so much for being here with me, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.